Alrighty. And out on the track is going to be the A-Main for the Bearded Hobo Brewery and Pub Pure Stocks here on August 16th, 2025. It's going to go like this. In run number one, it's going to be the 95H, that's JT Huffman on the inside. On the outside, it's going to be the 36C at Preston Carr. In run number two, it's going to be the 55 of AJ Wilson. On the outside, it's going to be the 70 of Tommy Fleener. In run number three, it's going to be the 51 of Cody Ellison. On the outside, it's going to be the 23 of Blake Hall. In run number four, it's going to be the 222 of Brad Kemp. On the outside, it's going to be the 71 of Ross Smith. In run number five is going to be the 33H of Hunter Perry. And on the outside, it's going to be the 43 of Mickey Hines. In run number six, it's the 54X. That's Zachary Reed. On the outside, it's going to be the 07 of Trent Adams. In run number seven, it's the number 7 on the inside, Josh Turner. And on the outside, it's going to be the 10 JR of Davey Wagner. Run number 8 is going to be the 18 of Joe McLaughlin. And on the outside, it's going to be the 72 of AJ Warren. And run number 9 is the 131 of Dustin Foster. And on the outside, it's going to be the 1776 of Isaiah Smith. And your last and final row is going to be the 54B of David Bloom. And on the outside, the 9B of Kevin Bloom. Green flag out. Here we go, racing. With 20 laps and caution back out. Caution back out. And I was not paying attention to the racing surface, so... Okay, jump start. We'll be back to 1 to go. All right, field shown 1 to go at the flag stand. JT Huffman, Preston Carr, AJ Wilson, Tommy Fleener. And the restart here at the line. Green flag out. Here we go. Oh boy, one around. And number 2, it's going to be the 222 of Brad Kemp. Around in turn number 2. Caution back out. We're back with 1 to go here on the Speedway. All right, the field was shown 1 to go. Coming out of turn number 3 and 4, JT Huffman, Preston Carr, AJ Wilson, Tommy Fleener. Restart underway for the 20-lap A-Main. Carr off the back stretch. That's going to be the 43 of Mickey Hines. Some contact between him and the 10 JR Davey Wagner. JT Huffman out in front as your race leader. On the front stretch, down low we go. So that's the 54. 54B, that's going to be David Bloom around on the bottom. Caution back out with 1 lap down, 19 left to go here. All right, green flag back out for the restart. JT Huffman back out in front, Preston Carr. Here comes Blake Hall. Blake Hall's had many victories here this season. Here at Brownstown Speedway now, racing the bottom side of the 36C at Preston Carr for that 2nd place. So keep an eye on that 23 of Blake Hall, 55 of AJ Wilson, and the 36C of Preston Carr, 95 H Doe. Right now, with JT Huffman, your race leader here with 16 laps left to go, 4 laps down in the history books. Blake Hall still racing side by side with the 36C at Preston Carr, looking on the bottom side. 36C pressing car gonna run the top side right now. And they're side by side battling for that second place. All the while, JT Huffman out in front is your race leader. Car off the pace. 54B of David Bloom bringing out a caution was off the pace on the back stretch. So back with 1 to go here on the speedway. All right, coming back to green flag here. Almost about to make it a 3-way race. At the 23 of Blake Hall, looking to get around the 36C pressing car. They've been racing side by side with 7 laps down, 13 left to go here. In the Bearded Hobo Brewery and Pub, Pure Stock A Main. All Huffman out front. Preston Carr, Blake Hall, Wilson, and the 71 of Ross Smith. Your top 5 right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And we got ourselves a pile up here.
5 cars involved there.
Gonna involve the 70 of Tommy Fleener, the 1776 of Isaiah Smith, and that's as much as I can see right now. 1 car is already driven away from this. Multiple cars get together.
We will go ahead and stop the race cars on the back.
All right, and gonna bring out the red flag here while they work to get this cleaned up. There was the 72 of AJ Warren. That was the car that drove away from this. The rest of all sat there so far. 1776 of Isaiah Smith, the 70 of Tommy Fleener, also involved. I can't tell from here who the other car is. Oh, and your race leader off the track with a broken right front.
Gonna take it to the pit.
Man. So a possible right front ball joint on the 95H of JT Huffman. He was definitely broke on the right front.
Boy, I hate to see
But
that
man, that is horrible.
He certainly had some
Race
speed here tonight.
being the race leader, and now you're broke, having to take it back to the pits.
With 12 laps to go. Your
So.
leader goes to the pit.
All right, well, we'll be back with 1 to go here after this is cleaned up here. Looks like the 18 of Joe McLaughlin was also involved in this. I can't tell who the other blue and yellow car was. Oops. So, we'll be back with 1 to go here on Race Fan Media as one of the cars down there gets the hook. And we will lose the 95H of JT Huffman with a broken right front. Possible ball joint. Takes it back to the pits, which will push up in between the 36C and the 23 of Blake Hall as your race leader. We'll find out on the restart here coming soon. All right, with the mess all cleaned up. The other car, by the way, was the 7 of Josh Turner, who ended up going back to the pits. Now trying to get the 1776 of Isaiah Smith fired back up here on the speedway. Field being shown, 1 to go. Looks like he's going to have to go inside the infield for this event. So between Blake Hall and Preston Carr, AJ Wilson, Hunter Perry's up there, Ross Smith. Blake Hall going to be your race leader at the line. Green flag in the air. So 23 Blake Hall, AJ Wilson, 3060 at Preston Carr going to be fighting on the top. Here comes the 33H of Hunter Perry and the 71 of Ross Smith. Your top 5 as they stay kind of packed up there. 10 laps left to go. We're at the halfway mark on this one. 3 wide coming out of turns 1 and 2. But now Ross Smith around the 33H will say bye to the 9B of Kevin Bloomis. He'll go back pit side. 33H of Hunter Perry now battling back on the bottom side of the 71 of Ross Smith after he just got around him for the 4th place position. Blake Hall all out front with AJ Wilson in the 55, 3060 at Preston Carr. 71 of Ross Smith and the 33H of Hunter Perry all following in behind. Your top 5, that's the way it stands right now. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Caution flag out for the 54X facing the wrong direction on the track. Zachary Reed goes around in turn number 4.
We'll have another Delaware double file restart coming
I
up.
have another caution now. Delaware double file restart with 7 laps left to go. 13 down in the history books, and we're going to say bye to Zachary Reed in the 54X. He's going to take that machine pit side. Phil going to be shown 1 to go this time by with Blake Hall, your race leader. 36C of Preston Carr in third. The 55 of AJ Wilson in second. 4th belonging to the 71 of Ross Smith and the 33H of Hunter Perry. Your top 5. Look out for Mickey Hines now making some moves. Mickey Hines up in 6th. Green flag back underway. Here we go again. Preston Carr on the bottom. Ross Smith now up into 3rd. 3060 at Preston Carr in 2nd. It's all Blake Hall out front. Mickey Hines now up in 5th. 23 a Blake Hall. Still out in front, the 36C about 3 wide. Coming out turns 1 and 2 between the 36C, the 71 of Ross Smith, and the 55 of AJ Wilson. But it's all Blake Hall out in front. 2 laps left to go. Here we go. And yeah. Give it up to Mickey Hines, by the way. Started 10th in this race, up to 5th, up 5 positions. As they all come down 3 wide in the turns 1 and 2. 71 of Ross Smith still gonna look around, but it's all gonna be Blake Hall out front getting the checker flags. Another feature win. Who's gonna get here though? Oh, it's gonna be Preston Carr in second place. In third place, gonna be the 71 of Ross Smith. In fourth, the 55 of AJ Wilson, and in fifth, the 43 of Mickey Hines. Again, that's Blake Hall in first. Ross Smith in second. Preston Carr in third. AJ Wilson in fourth, and Mickey Hines in fifth. Your top 5 finishers here in the Bearded Hobo and Brewery Pub, Maine. From the stands into your hands, it's Race Fan. That's who we are. Stay tuned.